What's happening, BDA family? This one's going to be about the LDBC clowns who despise the DAZN. And I just don't get it. I mean, if you're a boxing fan, you should embrace DAZN and what they're doing. For a start, they're trying to put on the best fights and they're saving us a hell of a lot of money doing it. See, this is what makes me realise that a lot of these LDBC clowns, they talk a good game, but a lot of them, it's not really affecting them because they're not paying for these fights anyway. Do you understand what I'm saying? Ah, $10? $10 a month to watch boxing? Ah, the white man's ripping us off. But then a couple of weeks before, you'll see the same comment from the same person. Yeah, Errol Mikey, and $80. That's a good deal, man. Yeah, Al's looking after the people. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, good deal that. But you know, $10 a month. That's what it's about. Let's be real. You've got, and it's not. This is not a white and black thing. Let's get that straight. This is a little community in America that have basically been a cancer to boxing since they've arrived. But they're getting smaller. It seems on the outside they're getting bigger, but when you dig deep and you look at it, they're actually getting smaller because their own people are starting to turn on the main channels because there's only so much bullshit someone can feed you. It's like you could be the most far-right person in the world, but if some far-right nutjob keeps feeding you fake news, then you're gonna start to question why you're backing this guy, and I find that with a lot of the LDBC channels. You've got your nut jobs that will be there to the end, but I just don't understand why you don't want to embrace something like DAZN. I mean, we've just got to look at just go from last week. You know, we had Rungvisai fighting. We had against Estrada. I mean, that is a pound for pound fight. You know, that is a pound for pound fight. Then you had Donaire, which would have been Tete. I mean, let's be real. I know Stephen Young was there, but let's not pretend Tete was meant to be there. It's not my fault or DAZN's fault that his bollocks went. He makes out he's pulled an injury or something. His bollocks went. That is my answer. Every fight that pulls out from now on, your bollocks went. Until I see an X-ray or a credible doctor's note to convince me otherwise, your arse went. But we would have had that fight, massive fight. Then you had this Prograis against Relic, cracking fight, man. You had Danny Roman, brilliant fight. You know, that's just one week, by the way, one weekend. But and then also you would have had the British card. I know it's not. Oh no, you wouldn't have because it was on BT. Sorry, confused now. Confused. I was about to say Daniel Debar, but that was on BT. But you had all that fight. That's just one weekend. Then you've got this weekend. You've got Canelo Jacobs. You know, and fights on the undercard on that one. You've got Golovkin coming up. You've got Usyk. I know Golovkin's fighting Hammer or whatever his name is, but it's still Golovkin. You've got Usyk Takam, which is a nice fight. You've got the World Boxing Super Series. You've got Josh Taylor versus Baranchik. You've got Inoue versus Rodriguez. World class fights, and that's just this month. So all that for, you know, even if it's $20, whatever it is, I mean, you are fucking winning. But yet you've got these clowns that think it's a bad idea because they'd rather see. They claim to be all for the brothers, but they would rather see black fighters eating out the dustbins, eating out the garbage bins, than making a few quid with the white man. And that's how cancerous these people are. Not only to us, but to their own people. So, I mean, look how they turned on Andre Ward because he wasn't going to have any of that pro-black shit. You know, how can you sit there and convince a man that's got a white daddy that the white man's the devil? I mean, this is the fucking intelligence of these fucking people because they are really low IQ. I mean, I'd say that the schools in the hood are as bad as anywhere in the world. When you see how educated some of them are, as bad as anywhere in the world. And that includes the Brazilian jungle, by the way. Do you know what I mean? That includes all over these places, these fucking derelict places where they don't fucking mix with the world. They're up there with them, aren't they? Because they just don't make sense. I mean, look, that barbershop fucking guy. Another one. Blue Pill, or whatever his fucking name is. What? These guys are clowns. They call all Eddie Hearn all sorts of names. Slave driver, you know, fucking white devil, but yet they sit there and build their channels off his name. Because you just got to go look down their channels. They're only hitting numbers when Eddie's on there. Eddie's actually made these channels known and relevant. And this is how fucking classy these guys are, man. They'll sit there, have the cheek to call Eddie Hearn names, but yet interview him with a fucking Moto phone or something. You can't even get yourself a mic. Go and buy Matt's mic off him. I know it's 500 quid, but he'll probably give it for 200 quid now. He doesn't need it, does that cunt? He's got a $500 mic sitting in the fucking drawer. Go and buy that off him. He can get any sort of mic, but you're sitting there with a Moto phone, and you expect people to take you serious. No wonder Eddie laughs at you. You fucking clowns. It makes me laugh as well when you'll have some retard like 78 Sports TV watching a fight and that no one else saw. You know, no one like let's just say I'm paraphrasing. Let's just say he fucking said Deontay Wilder won by 6 rounds against Tyson Fury, and he's going fucking nuts when everyone in the world knows that that's wrong. But yeah, he's still got these fucking clowns donating to him. $20, keep it real, brother. You know, fucking hell, these clowns, man. I mean, hopefully 78 Sports TV's earned enough money to upgrade his BMW, because I think I had one of them about fucking 10 years ago. It was a piece of shit then. Yeah, well, what can I say? I mean, these fucking guys, man. I mean, I just want to know what are you hanging on for with Showtime? I mean, Clarissa Shields 6 times a year? Is that what you want? Because that's all they fucking got. Bob Arum doesn't know how to promote fighters. He really doesn't. He's a great promoter. You know, he's a legend. He's put on some great fights, and he's the man. He is the godfather. But he's out of date. He's outdated, out of touch. Terence Crawford needed a kick up the arse, and he needed to be pushed along with promotion. Even told to say some corny stuff if he had to. But when you saw him with the Amir Khan build-up, he was like inflexible foamed balsa wood. I mean, there was just I think they had to zap him. You know, things in hospital when your heart stops and they zap you with them electric thing, and they fucking bump you back to life. I think that's what they had to do with Terence. Just grab 2 of them and just stick it on his heart and just press the button and bring him back to fucking life. He was dead. I mean, you've got to try and make an effort, Terence. I know you're there to fight, mate, and you're very good at it, but fucking sometimes being a good fighter is not enough. You've got to have more to the game than that to make money. A lot of these are casuals. They don't care about crisp right hands and stuff like that. They just want to see fights or back, jabbing on the back foot and being slick. They don't care about that. They want to see if you're a piece of shit or not, because that's basically the era we're in and the society we're in. That's why Broner still makes a living. Broner has no business anywhere near a pay-per-view fight. The guy is fucking useless. Absolutely fucking useless. Yeah, he's making money, more money than most of these great guys. Look at Lomachenko, he can barely fill 5,000-6,000. This is the Matrix, man. This guy has took boxing to a new level. Everyone will want to see him, but Bob can't sell out 5,000 or 6,000 for him. He has to leave Bob and come to Eddie and make the UK his home. He'll get 16,000-17,000 every fight. So yeah, the American brand is gone. The Americans are so arrogant sometimes. They just can't accept when their ideas don't work anymore. It's like you've only got to see with the world politics and foreign affairs. You know, their ideas are not working. It's clear that, but they're too fucking arrogant. Anyone that tries to say anything gets roasted for it, you know. But it's not rocket science. Just look at what DAZN are doing for boxing. If you can't embrace that, then you are not a boxing fan. You're a race baiter. Like I said, you carry on backing Uncle Al, but he doesn't have a clue about boxing promotion. He's a very intelligent man, smarter than I'll ever be. He'll have money that I'll never see. He's a Harvard student, so he's no fucking thicko, is he? But when it comes to boxing, he hasn't got a fucking clue. Give me $500 million and watch the fights I put on. Al wouldn't compete, but he's in the game because he saw an opening to race bait, and because that's most race baiters in America are very wealthy. But the funny thing is, most of them live in white neighbourhoods and have lily white sisters on their arm. Fucking joke. You pro-black racists are absolute fucking clowns. And even the black people all around the world can't stand you. Never mind the white people. I'm out of here. Keep embracing Showtime. I'm sure Clarissa Shields will keep you entertained. Joke. Laters. I'm out of it. Come on, guys, all my American friends, subscribe to DAZN. Let's back them. Let's keep them in boxing. They're giving us the fights we want to see, and they're saving us money. I mean, I'm going to watch Danny Jacobs, Canelo, free on Saturday night because it's on DAZN, which means Sky Sports gets it. Frank Warren charged me 25 quid to watch Canelo v Golovkin twice. Won't be happening again at 5 o'clock in the morning. So that money is saved. I've got some chick coming around. She said she wanted to watch it, so she's welcome. She usually comes around quite often, so she wants to come over. So I'm going to get some beer, some food in, bit of Jamaican fucking skunk or whatever it is, what we can get hold of, and well away. What a nice night of boxing. That's not cost me hardly anything. How can you not embrace that? I'm out of here anyway. Laters.